Hello, Pranatova family, back with an upgraded quick anxiety relief tool that you can keep in your pocket. This is a pocket-sized tool that you don't need a pocket for. I do want to preface this one by saying that if you have any kind of obstructive lung conditions, a recent respiratory infection or a chronic bronchitis. If you're pregnant, you always want to be careful if you have high blood pressure or low blood pressure that's not controlled. If you have any kind of heart or vascular problems, you definitely are not advised to do this. If you choose to do it, take it slow and just listen to your body. If you suffer from regular migraines or vertigo on a regular basis, POTS disease, and if you don't have your panic disorder totally under control, you definitely want to use your discretion and choose to listen to your body. All of that being said, this is generally safe for almost every human being, no matter what's going on. What we're going to be doing is a double sniff inhale and an exhale out of the nose. So everything is in the nose and out of the nose, and it's going to be extra oxygen into the system. So it might cause like some tingling, not like neuropathy, but it's just extra oxygen being pumped into the system. So it might make you feel a little lightheaded, but in a really super present way, like you're really aware. When we inhale twice with a double sniff, it's been scientifically proven to increase the amount of oxygen that we have available in our system. When we inhale in the nose and exhale out the nose, that is much better for oxygen absorption. So if you wake up in the middle of the night and you feel like you can't go back to sleep, this is a really safe way to activate your sympathetic nervous system so that you can super oxygenate, prime your system with lots of oxygen. And then after you do this for a few minutes, you'll notice that you're actually not needing as much air, which is what happens when we sleep. We stop breathing so fully when we sleep. We start breathing more shallowly and less volume. And sometimes it'll speed up depending on where we are in that sleep cycle. But if you wake up in the middle of the night, can't get back to sleep, this is a fantastic way. It's also really good if you need a nap in the middle of the day and you can't take a nap. You can try this for a minute or 2 minutes. Today, we're going to do it in rounds. So we're just going to try it on very, very slowly and then rest. And then we'll do it for a little bit longer. I'll guide you the entire way. So first of all, find a comfortable seat, preferably not leaning back on anything so that you can remain more alert. If you like, you can take your hands and manually move that fleshiness away from the sits bones. That may allow you to lift the spine even taller. And as you do, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Relax the jaw, relax the throat, relax the tongue. Relax the shoulder blades down the back and see if you can find that relaxed tall spine. So you're pulling up through the spine, but you're also relaxing. And to start, just notice the breath. Just notice. Where are you breathing from? How deep is it? Can you feel the pure sensation of the breath itself? So to start, we're just going to go for a little while, and it's going to be so it's a sniff, sniff, throw. It's a sniff, in, out, big sniff. Sniff, sniff, out. Sniff, sniff, throw. Sniff, sniff, throw. Sniff, sniff, throw. Everything in the nose and out the nose. Double sniff in, exhale out. Fully in and out the nose. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coast and just become aware. Notice the depth of your breath, the quality of your breath. Notice what thoughts may have come up while you were in the middle of that exercise. Did you feel tension in a certain part of the body? Did you have thoughts like, why am I doing this? This is not fun. Did you have worrisome thoughts? Did you say, I can't do this anymore? We did that for about 30 seconds. It may have felt like a lot longer. So just take a little awareness. How do you feel? Your level of alertness. Now we're going to go for just a little while longer this time, and I'll guide you the whole way. Take it at your pace, and I'm going to pace you. See if you can keep up. But if not, just keep breathing. Inhale into your nose. Exhale out the mouth. Seal the lips. Sniff, sniff, throw. In the nose, out the nose. Sniff, sniff, throw. Sniff, sniff, throw. Double sniff in, fully out. Double sniff in, fully out. In the nose and out the nose. In the nose, out the nose. In the nose, out the nose. Sniff, sniff, throw. We're going to speed it up a little. Sniff, sniff, throw. Sniff, sniff, throw. In the nose, out the nose. In the nose, out the nose. In 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and coast. Notice the level of awareness that you have. Notice any thoughts that may have come up. That was about a minute of double sniff, fully exhale. What areas of the body tensed up? What disempowering thoughts came up? Just notice. Body, breath, mind. Be aware of the body. Control the breath and watch the mind with curiosity. You don't have to believe everything you think. All right, we're going to go for a little bit longer this time. You should feel really awake and alive. Please listen to your body no matter what. Let's take a few big inhales into the nose. And an audible sigh in the nose. Seal the lips on the way out. Last one, just like that. Big inhale into the nose. Sniff, sniff, throw. Sniff, sniff, throw. In the nose, out the nose. Sniff, sniff, throw. Double sniff in, all the way out. Double sniff in, all the way out. Sniff, sniff, throw. Yes, you can. Sniff, sniff, throw. Relax everything. Sniff, sniff, throw. Sniff, sniff, throw. Yes, you can. Let's speed it up a little. We go sniff, sniff, throw. Sniff, sniff, throw. In the nose, out the nose. We go sniff, sniff, throw. Double sniff in, fully out. Double sniff in, fully out. Sniff, sniff, throw. Relax your tongue. Sniff, sniff, throw. Relax your chest. Sniff, sniff, throw. Sniff, sniff, throw. Yes, you can. Sniff, sniff, throw. In the nose, out the nose. In the nose, out the nose. In 5. That's 4. 3. And 2. And 1. Let it go. Just notice, maybe close the eyes. That was a minute and a half. Feel into the edges of your space, the edges of your body. How are you breathing differently? How are you sitting differently? What's your posture like? What's your awareness like? What kind of thoughts came up? Just notice. In the nose fully and hum. In the nose fully. Hum. In the nose fully. A few more on your own. You don't have to follow my pace. We're allowing nitric oxide to flood the system, calming. We're extending the exhale. Let us know if you have any questions about anything that came up. Reach out in the community. You can always book a one-on-one with me if you have anything frightening or exciting that came up that you want to process. This kind of breath is very activating. So it may have sent you into a good tizzy or a bad tizzy, but it's all about the way that we hold it. Just like when we suffer from panic or anxiety or overwhelm, we might start breathing this way, but in and out of the mouth. And that is surely going to send us into a panicky state, an unstable state. In this case, we're doing it all in the nose and out of the nose, which is keeping us at a much more even keel, but it is going to activate that sympathetic nervous system a bit, and it's going to balance the brain waves and the heart coherence. It's going to allow for more brain and heart coherence to actually be on the same wavelength so that we have more peace. So you can do this in rounds yourself, set a timer. It's amazing how slowly time can pass when we're doing something activating like this. Let us know if you have any questions. I'll see you next time.